everyone. We hope you're enjoying the beautiful spring weather. We just got back from spring break, and we're working on a recording schedule. Between Trisha's new job, kid activities, and, well, life, our calendars are kind of crazy, just like yours. So this time we're going to be replaying another fun episode from Season 1. Please excuse the sound quality. We've learned a lot over the past couple seasons. But we'll be back next week, and we'll catch you up on everything that's been going on. So until then, do your April squats. We're almost done. Yay! And then go grab yourself your favorite drink and sit back and enjoy.
Whoever said gym life is a lifestyle is full of shit. I mean, what we lift within those four walls makes us badasses. But it's how we deal with other shit that makes us strong.
CrossFit swole mates who spot each other in and out of the gym. We keep workouts tough and drink strong.
From barbells to bar crawls, this is a podcast about finding strength in and out of the gym. Can you keep up?
What's up, guys? Welcome to the studio.
We are back.
We are, and I'm so happy to be here on this lovely day with you, hoes.
So, who are you?
Who are you?
I am Kim.
I am Lisa. I think it'd be fun if we introduced each other.
That is T-Money Trisha.
And Kim Fetty What?
If you guys introduce each other, who introduces me?
We will.
Okay, wait a minute. No. You introduce her, you introduce me, I introduce you.
Well, now I used my good one on you.
You gotta get a new one.
It could have been better. But now we have no prep time.
All right. Here is Lisa.
Wow, so original.
I know. I can't on the fly. I'm a planner.
Here is Trisha. Because I'm just following in the steps of my friend Kim.
It is Kim K. Licious. What is it?
We're gonna go lickety licious.
No.
It's lickety Lisa.
What was her name on the last week's
Tricky
podcast?
Trisha.
Tricky Trish.
Tricky Trish.
What was her name on the last podcast? We said the Kim stood for something. I already forgot.
Kraken.
Kim Kraken. Kim Kraken K.
Let's not get back into that Medusa story. We can't handle that.
No,
here.
that was good.
Yeah.
It was
No, I mean,
No,
once I listened to it back, I really
my
fell
story.
asleep.
I like my story.
Oh, no, you didn't.
And now I want to go find that movie.
We all been introduced.
I mean, they know who we
Kinda.
are.
I mean, it was really bad. Maybe one day.
I feel like we need to rewind and start this whole show all over again. That was some shit.
All right.
What up, people? Welcome to Deadlifts and Dranks.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm Trisha.
I'm Lisa. I thought we just did this.
Can I just say, this is going to be our bloopers episode.
I just figured, in case she decided to get rid of all that before, we would be ready. So, one more time, welcome everybody to Deadlifts and Dranks. I'm Trisha.
I'm Lisa. And the third time's the charm.
Now,
In case you didn't know us.
you can just cut everything that happened before, and we're fresh. We're here. What's up?
Well, you're not fresh.
Word, I'm not.
You're a little sweaty.
You're a little stanky.
Yes, today's wad.
No, you didn't. You bullshit. You just rolled out of bed.
This is not about the law. This is about you and your. It's like
and
65 degrees, and you're sweating.
Yeah, I feel like some kind of stank.
Thank you. So are we.
We're feeling it too for you.
Yeah, I feel gross. Anyway,
Okay.
why don't you guys tell us about this
Drank. We're drinking Deep Eddy's vodka, and it is the peach flavor. And
Oh
we
my God,
have
it's so good.
splashed a little. It's actually plain old tea. Nothing,
Plain old tea.
just
We
a plain
splashed
old-
the tea into the
we
peach.
splashed the tea into the peach.
I thought it was sweet tea, but it's an unsweetened tea,
It's
and
an
I
unsweetened
need
tea.
some sugar.
No,
I don't think you do with
with
this.
I
this,
do. Yeah, I
there's
need a
so
little bit.
much. The peach is like
The peach is very sweet. The peach Deep Eddy's is very sweet.
Yeah, no,
So-
I'm finding it to be a little. bitter.
Well,
you're a
I
better
prefer the unsweet tea. So for me, this is sweet enough.
yeah,
Is it? Yeah.
plenty.
I've got an aftertaste, and it's probably the peach. The after.
Like that. processed peach taste.
Exactly. So I feel like I need a little trivia to continue up.
Trivia?
Don't you have like
Trivia.
nectarines or something over there?
Trivia.
Like I need to ask you a question? That's what I was wondering. She was saying. In what year was E.T. filmed?
I need a little trivia to help this out. Okay, yeah, but it's nice
So
change.
Deep Eddy's has a lot of flavors.
Oh my
Tell
god,
me
so
about
good.
it.
I know about cranberry and grapefruit,
Lemon, right?
and lemon, and
They
sweet
had a nice tea, right?
Mhm.
What about plain?
And plain old vodka.
They do. Okay.
So we'll see what we can mix in future episodes.
Thanks.
I am
Deep
looking forward to
Eddies.
cranberry.
Thanks, Eddie.
Are you?
Well, Christmas episode.
Oh, hey.
What are we gonna put in it? Like
Mistletoe.
some evergreen.
That would look pretty.
Yeah, think about that.
But it'll taste like shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drink.
Doesn't matter. It'll look good.
Can you eat mistletoe?
If you're Lisa, Kim, you can.
What?
Trisha's not eating that shit. But if y'all want to, go right ahead.
No.
I almost said camel toe.
If you want to eat camel toe, yes.
I just got a little confusion.
Yeah, a little confusion. Great.
So yeah, stop. You're gonna break that shit, and we ain't got budget for more.
This is what I yell at my son about.
She's tying the headphone cords into a heart, which looks sweet and all until you've got the zzz, pay for more.
That's true.
All right, so we haven't used our Malawi word lately.
What is our Malawi?
Jury.
Jury.
The jury's in.
Jerry.
She was a bitch.
No, what?
I honestly took Jerry from our man list.
Oh, it's a man?
Mm-hmm.
It could be a girl, but this one's a bastard.
A Mitch.
He's a Mitch.
A Mitch.
It was a 1 mile run.
Oh my god, kill me.
Which we don't do.
Not well, for sure. We
It's
kind of do a joggy walk, is what I call it.
a
wog.
Wog.
A walk? I call it a joggy walk.
Okay.
Like the jabber walks.
The Jabberwocky.
You know, the first mile is, we're good.
No,
we're
we're
not.
not. No, we're not. No, she's lying, people. She's
Well,
lying.
we're more good than we are for the second mile.
Oh, that's a walk.
That's for
a
sure.
complete walk.
Because
That's a limp.
up until Jerry, we've only done 1,000-meter row at a time.
Yeah.
We've never done a 2,000-meter row, and by the time you finish the 1,000-meter row, you can't feel your ass or your toes.
And what's a 2 meter? A 2K? You're so stupid.
2 meter.
That's what I know. I told her. I said it's a 2K row. She said, "What does that mean?" And I didn't know what to say.
You told me.
I know,
I said
but you should
2,000
know that
meters.
shit.
Excuse
Why
me?
don't you know
Like
that?
I had to
Ow,
explain
how?
what a K means.
Why 2K?
How
I
long?
didn't think about it. I just was like, what does that mean?
Well, first of all, how long have you been taking, like, CrossFit and working out?
I just do what you say. I
No,
follow you
we
guys.
found out in the other episode she doesn't count. She just
This is
does what
true.
she wants to do and then
That's right.
stops.
Good point.
Mm.
So a 2K row for her might really only be a 500-meter row.
Yeah,
Or
I think that's
100.
it.
100 meter.
We have wondered why she finishes so far after us.
I'm pretty quick.
Or before.
Or pretty slow.
I'm quick.
I think you're just like pulling a little bit. I just don't think you're working as
I don't
hard
think
as
that
we
it was
are.
the machine. You mean last week?
How
Yeah.
come you don't bust a sweat?
Oh, I'm sweating.
You
How
sweat at
come you
night.
don't bust a move?
I bust a move too.
Bust a sweat.
Bust a
Is
sweat.
that it?
That's what she said. I don't know.
That's
Anyway, Jerry was 1 mile run, 2 meter row.
Oh, a 2,000-meter
Oh, 2,000 meter row.
2K row.
You
And a
ding-dong.
1 mile run.
Or-
They were gonna say 1
walk.
meter run.
Or crawl.
Move.
And it's for time, so we took 74 minutes.
And it was a brisk 74 minutes.
We did this in 74 minutes, and we were proud of ourselves, damn it.
And we've been in pain ever since.
Oh,
That damn row, I can't feel my legs after that.
it's my butt.
Mm-hmm.
My
The
buttocks
buckets
on that
numb.
row chair. It's not. I think they should have row seats like spin seats.
No.
Why
What?
not?
No, because then
Oh my
that
god,
makes-
that'd be worse.
It'd be worse because then your
It's not
asshole
gonna
like
go in the crack, fools. It's gonna cover the whole seat, so it'll be cushioned.
So not a spin seat.
I said
You want-
like they have spin seats.
You want a cushion
Not
to put on
a-
top of the row?
Yes, I want a cushion that.
Well, that's not what you said.
I said like, not the same one. Would you want to put that in your butthole on the seat? That wouldn't work.
Well,
I
we were
can't with
wondering.
these two today. They're like
Ay,
on
Dios
another
mío.
level. Adios míos.
Mios.
I'm more Mexican than she is.
You
these
do. You
days.
got more of the accent than she
See,
does.
because I've been watching Made in Mexico
No,
for the past
well, there's
24
that.
hours.
24?
And you've been having to like.
Oh, not about, what
work
about
with
at
some
work?
of your people at work.
Yes.
Oh, see.
Yes.
In your Spanglish.
Oh, yes. Sorry, whoever I've broken Spanglish.
Let's hope you told them the right thing.
Let's
No,
hope I
she told
sign
him
you
to
up.
kiss her ass. She said, "Colo my colito" or something. Besame my colito. That's what she said.
Besame mi butto.
No, colito. That's butt.
Colito?
Colita.
Well, you're a girl. Fine.
Colito
It's colito.
Mananos.
What?
I don't know. It sounded like it should be a Jimmy Buffett song.
Do you like pina coladas, Jimmy Buffett?
Colitos.
That's not Jimmy Buffett.
It's not. Yeah.
Well, no, I know that. Yeah, no, I know.
Wait,
but
I'm
it
so
sounds like
confused.
it should be. A
Do you
Jimmy
like
Buffett.
pina colada? It's
Who is
not.
that?
It's not Jimmy Buffett.
It's that old guy getting caught in the rain. It's like it reminds me of Three's Company. Do you like making love at midnight?
You know that song, but you don't know Brandy.
If you have half a brain.
You don't.
It doesn't matter. Still sounds like it should be a
You're
Jimmy
not
Buffett
into
song.
yoga.
If you have.
Yoga?
Yeah, he says that.
He does.
Yeah.
Not Jimmy Buffett. Whoever sings
Whoever
that
sings
song.
that song.
Yeah, I love that
If you
song.
like making love at midnight. In the dunes of
Oh.
We don't have to pay because we don't even know the words.
Do we have to pay if we sing the wrong word?
Yeah, no.
No.
It's using the tune. You
I'm
would
the
have to pay.
one that you look for.
Ooh, look at you.
If you have half a brain.
No, write to me and escape. That's from one of my favorite movies.
Which movie?
Shit, I can't think of the name of it.
Wow. You must really love that shit.
Okay, it's the single. No, it was Cameron Diaz, and it was shit. She lived in San Francisco.
Oh, Men About Mary. Something about Mary.
No,
Jimmy fucking Buffett.
He does not sing You Like
If you
Pina.
let Pina Colada kicking your fucking ass.
no way he sings that.
No
song.
way that Kim just sang fucking asses. Buffett. Bitches.
No, I don't believe you. I got to listen because I thought that was somebody else.
It is. I think he redid it.
I think it's a remake. He didn't know. He's not the original.
Doesn't fucking matter. I was
It
right.
does.
And y'all bitches think you guys know
Nope.
so much more.
No.
Fuck.
Oh my god! Oh my god! She's making me nervous. She's coming all out with her crazy. The sweetest thing. That's my
That's what
favorite
it's
movie.
called.
Oh,
my
I
god!
got
love
that.
it.
I've got that on DVD.
On YouTube?
That is one of my favorite.
It's a cute movie.
I
It's
apologize that I couldn't think of the name of it.
Well, I don't think that Cameron was listening today, so you're
Thank
okay.
you, Cam. It's one of my favorites. And Christina Applegate.
Oh, Christina
She was
Applegate.
so good in that movie.
I love her.
I meant to tell you guys about the cutest movie I watched
What?
2 weeks ago or last week or something. It was Mother's Day. So cute. It was
Mother's
with Jessica Biel.
Oh, is that the one of the ones that have the different?
Mother's
Like
Day
Valentine's
or
Day?
Valentine's
No,
Day?
it wasn't like that.
Oh, wasn't
Mother's Day. It had who is in that
Jessica
movie?
Biel.
Is Jessica in it?
Oh, ay, Dios mío, cabrón.
IMDb.
Leche.
IMDb, brothers.
I just said something about milk.
I didn't really hear leche. I heard de
I heard
beche.
leche.
De beche is what she said.
Who are we looking at? Oh,
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
I can't remember who was in it, but it was really, really cute. I liked that movie. That was adorable. I meant to
Did
say
you go and see it somewhere?
yeah.
Your
no.
couch?
On Netflix, duh.
Oh, it's a Netflix.
I was Netflix
Is it a
and then
Netflix
chilling.
movie or is it a movie that was on?
I think it was a movie that was in the movies, but don't quote me because I could be wrong. Jennifer Aniston's in it. Duh.
Which one?
Mother's
Oh,
Jesus
yes,
Christ.
yes.
We just said it.
I'm sorry. I'm just so proud of myself about Pina
Mm-mm.
Coladas.
I don't think you're right.
No, that's what I was looking up, and I
I
forgot
don't
I was
think
looking
you're
that
right.
up. Do you like pina colada?
Okay,
Do you
so
like
after we figure this out, we
pina
actually
colada?
have a show.
Escape. That's what it's called, and it's
Pina
Rupert
Coladas.
Holmes. I told
No,
you.
that's not the right song.
That
Play
is.
it. Play it.
Yeah.
And we'll get 30.
Awesome.
And
I'll
get
time us.
caught in the rain.
Oh, that
If
was
you're
nice.
in
The feel of the ocean.
No. This is a commercial. Skip.
You can't skip yet. You know you gotta wait for a second.
God damn it. This is.
Yes, this is it. Rupert Holmes. This is the original. Yes.
Kim was She's wrong.
And I'm right.
Bitch.
And I'm right.
Because Jimmy did it too.
He's a... Yep.
Okay,
We've
turn
been
that
together too
bastard
long.
up. Turn it up. I'm pausing.
Like a worn out recording of a favorite.
Well, we were all right.
No, you
Turn
weren't!
it off. Come on.
Ma'am, you really take this seriously like somebody's gonna find you.
I do.
You're crazy! You're insane fucking crazy! Nobody's gonna hear you
There are
listen to
so
Pina
many
Colada.
cuss words on this episode. I am uncomfortable.
I think it's the Eddies.
Yeah, Eddie.
And
All right,
Eddie's
Eddie.
a bastard.
Eddie's the man.
But do you like Pina Colada?
Okay, shut up.
that was her Christina Applegate.
It is not Jimmy
I mean,
Buffett.
Christina Aguilera impression.
Jimmy Buffett is a loser.
And he has half a brain.
Ooh, that's rude. If you like making love at midnight.
People don't want to hear us sing anymore. Every episode.
We have to sing it every episode because the people want it.
That's what we are.
Why are you touching my toe?
Oh my god.
I need a pedicure.
So do I.
By the by.
BTB.
Okay, what is our today's episode about?
I'm gonna tell you what my pet peeve is because I have a pet peeve. And right now it's you
Oh
two.
god.
Why you both got cameras? This is my pet peeve. You too.
Okay, what's your pet peeve?
You
I don't
love
really
us.
have one yet.
Okay. Okay, what's your pet peeve, Kim?
Oh, Kim.
Dancing in this. What is happening? Why are you doing this?
That's not good. Something happened to us.
The train has left the fucking station. These bitches are crazy. I think
right.
we're gonna have to start a video cast.
Do you guys want to know what my pet peeve is?
Yeah, I guess.
I thought
Yeah.
you just asked me.
But you started taking selfies. All right, we'll come back. We're gonna take a brief pause and talk about pet peeves when we get back.
Hey, yo.
Wait, why are we
Are
on?
we recording?
We're on.
We are.
Talking
We
about.
got. I gotta take a picture of this table because we got. We got chips. We got some kind of special cookies.
Word to your mother.
I'm gonna get really special cookies next time.
Whoa, lady, I don't do that.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. 80s. I was gonna write 80s cookies.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm trying to figure out my 40th birthday.
Yes.
I'm thinking of having a 40th birthday 80s themed party.
Let's do it.
But Danny wants to go away.
I
And
do too.
I want to.
I'm with Danny.
No, I want to have like a dance
We do
party.
both.
I want to.
Why can't we have a dance
all
party in
my
you?
friends on a dance floor, drinking and driving home drunk, and
Wait, she did not say that.
I mean drinking.
What did she say?
We're saying Ubering home drunk.
So here's my thought. My thought is going to the Kingsley's place. You know how they have the two
Oh, yeah.
buildings? I want to have one building for food and one building for dance.
Wait, a building? What do you mean?
'Cause
They have like a
Have to take an
our
elevator?
friends own Milton Ridge. Have you ever been to
Oh,
Milton
yeah.
Ridge? Milton Ridge, they've got one place and then they've got
You're making a lot of noise there, bitch.
Hey, ma'am, it's cookie time. You better calm it down.
I-
Wait a minute.
oh,
At
I should
Milton
talk to
Ridge,
you.
we don't need to use both buildings. We just use the main building you can have outside with the pavilion and the lights.
Maybe I should talk to you.
You think?
I just remembered she might be pretty helpful.
Quick sidebar.
She might be. She knows she's
Okay,
in the
so
know.
I'm turning 40 in August
That shit
on
hurts.
the 1st.
That hurts.
I want to take a trip, but I know I'll take a trip either way. But I want to
We're
have.
going to,
I want to have
North
everyone I love on the dance floor.
Yeah, we're gonna
dancing
do
to
that.
Debbie fucking Gibson.
We're going to do that on June 25th at NKOTB.
Agreed. But can we do that on August
and then we're
1st?
also going to do it on August 1st in Jamaica
Jamaica.
What?
for her birthday. We're going to
We're going to
But
Jamaica.
what if it's just three
Uh-huh.
of us?
Bullshit. Your friends got money.
No.
Papers,
Fuck
babe.
me.
No, wait. There is a time when we do our thing, and then there's a time when we do her birthday thing.
Yeah, we're doing her birthday thing with a passport stamp.
No,
Boom.
we do her birthday thing where she wants us to do her birthday thing.
Well, Danny, you know what? We've been calling on you a lot lately. I need you to listen to me
He
real quick.
wants me to play. He wants me to have insight.
I have the inside for her. Don't listen to her.
All right.
Danny.
What-
Let me talk to you, Danny. Here's what we're going to do.
All right, I'm
No.
gonna let Trish and Danny.
We are going to cart this bitch away, and every friend that can come is coming with us. Bahamas, Jamaica, Bermuda, Fiji.
Bermuda,
Fiji?
Bahama,
Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go to Jamaica at the Florida Key? We could do Key West.
Sweet.
We can do Key West and more people might be able to come.
I even like Fort Myers.
Well, I love Fort Myers and Naples.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
I love Fort Myers.
Yeah, I do too. Can we talk about, for a quickie, I know we're
about ready to do our pet peeves.
But can we talk about something real quick?
Yes.
Well, you know what? This is kind of a part of our topic. We'll come to it in the topic.
Okay.
All right.
So let's talk about our pet peeves, and then we'll come back to our topic of the day.
And Kim, you were going to say what your pet peeve was earlier.
I will tell you what
While I
my...
eat this cookie.
That's one of them.
Eating cookies?
No.
My
The
fat ass.
noise in my microphone. That is, oh my God, people chewing. Oh my God, I can't handle it. Okay, but no, my big pet peeve, and I texted you guys yesterday.
You did?
About it.
What?
We didn't see it.
I know you did, because you commented on it.
Oh.
Is when people are on their fucking cell phones
Is that 'cause
when
of-
they're getting
A service.
a service.
Yeah.
They're checking out in line, or they're getting a fucking haircut like I saw yesterday when I took
Word.
my son to get a haircut. The woman,
She was
older
grown.
woman,
Yeah,
she was an
grown.
older woman. She was
Unacceptable.
on her phone the whole time that the girl was doing her hair.
Was the girl pissed off?
I'm sure she
I
was.
couldn't
How do you
tell.
cut around your ears?
Because I honestly, if I had to cut hair for my profession, I would be so glad to not have to talk to a bitch. I would just be so glad to do hair.
Well, I mean, she kept
Stop
going
eating
down
all
and
the fucking
dialing.
hoe.
Oh, and when people are like checking out in line, and the checkout person is trying to like talk to them and ask them questions, and they're on their phone. Oh, it drives me fucking batty. I get
You have to
that
say?
a cell phone is a part of our life, and it's definitely
What do you have to
a
say?
convenience. It just bothers me when people are rude
Yeah.
and they do it when they're trying to communicate with the people who they are working with.
I agree.
And so
Pet
anyway,
peeve.
that's my big pet peeve.
That's a good one.
And that's
That's a
what
big
it
pet
is.
peeve
That is.
because we grew up without
Yes.
this technology.
I
Yes.
didn't guess. People
Except for
listening.
Trisha fucking.
these are all new to me.
29.
These
This
phones
is
are new
all
to me.
Kim and I grew up without it.
You
We
guys
did.
had that phone that you had to like have people come in and get on the ladder and like circle the thing with?
Shut up. We had the clueless phone.
We
where
did.
You're like, oh, you have to hold it with two hands. Clueless, the movie.
They
Or
had a
like a
phone?
Pretty Woman where Richard Gere had that big ass thing on his ear.
My pet peeve, you guys are gonna laugh at.
Mm,
Yeah, bring it.
shocker.
I
This
don't have
Deep
a
Eddy's
whole
is
lot
strong.
of pet peeves.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I
My biggest pet peeve is when the two green lights are different colors.
That's a big pet peeve.
Like when I'm at a stoplight and the two green lights are different shades.
You mean like the two that are next to each other?
This bitch.
I know, right?
Fucking kidding me?
I don't have a lot of pet peeves.
Bullshit.
You do too.
Well, tell me what they are.
Cleanliness.
I do like cleanliness. It's next to godliness.
Word to your mother.
please.
Word to your mother. That's what
Except for in my house when you're talking about dust. Because I got
Dust don't matter.
Thank you.
You don't have a lot of dust.
You got dust.
I do have dust.
Why would you,
I do.
why would you throw her under the bus? There is no dust in this place.
No.
Go into
In
her
my
bedroom.
bedroom on that.
You guys have no idea. Only because this is the studio. Does the studio?
Studio.
If
wow.
you came to my
No,
house
in this-
and looked closely, I cannot throw her under the bus.
I have realized that my cleaners must dust.
Yep.
Because I don't.
You have realized that your cleaners dust. If they didn't, you need to
Because
fire
I don't
them.
remember that. No, I thought that I paid for just the general
Surface.
Yeah,
But that's
vacuuming.
dusting.
You didn't know you paid for
and
dusting?
kitchen.
It has to
and,
dust.
and I think they dust
This
because
is a
I
thought.
don't dust, and there's
That's
like.
that's a part of surface cleaning.
And there is a little bit of dust. Don't get me wrong,
Huh.
because there's always dust
Yeah.
anywhere. And I honestly, I really don't care.
I do.
I don't care. But
I'm constantly dusting. You know why?
But the only reason why is because
Because
you
me.
are such a clean person.
I'm not. But because of that fan, and I dust the fucking fan on a
yes.
regular,
That's
but I
it.
never turn the fan off. The
You
fan
are
stays
so
on
right.
24
That's
hours a day.
exactly
So
it.
that would
Do
in
you
my
open your window?
never open windows.
Oh, really?
I don't open windows because I'm afraid bugs will come in, and I don't like that.
You've
they're-
got screens,
Screens.
bitch.
No, but they're kind of dirty in there. It's got dust. They didn't clean it before I got here. It's gross.
Can we talk about
That's
real
my pet peeve.
peeves?
That's my pet peeve.
Okay, what's
I
your
figured
pet?
it.
What's your pet?
That's it.
Peppa Pig?
dirty stuff is a pet peeve, even though my toilets are dirty today.
Your toilets are dirty.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Mine were Friday morning.
Sunday.
And then Friday afternoon.
I can handle.
Miraculously, they were.
Well, no, it's that I can handle my own dirt. It's my own. Yeah, it's my dirt.
People's.
It's my dirt. Like I can go to sleep at night and I can have some dishes in the sink and I'm like, oh, I don't care.
100%.
You know, it's fine. But I cannot handle other people's dirt.
Yep.
Like
all
that,
right.
that's
So
gross.
I'm with you.
I've Googled pet peeves because I can't come up with any.
Oh, I have lots of others.
Interrupting.
Ton.
You should be good at that.
How about talking over people?
How about invasion of personal space?
Yeah, we don't care about that here.
Okay, here's my biggest one yet. When people spit when they talk and they like spit.
How
on
about
you.
Oh my
chewing
God.
with your mouth open?
Oh my God.
When a
that
person
kills
is
me.
like, I'm like chilling, we're having a nice conversation, and then and spit comes out your mouth and it lands on me.
My
go like-
Spanish teacher in high school.
Espanol.
And my Espanol teacher in high school, we always sat in the back row because he spit as he talked.
I've got a
Part of
friend-
the culture.
No, it is not bullshit. No, I've got a friend though. He always spits when he talks, and I'm like, and I have to like find something to wipe it on, and I hate that I have to put
Who's
it.
that?
I can't tell. Casey, listen. But I have to put it on
He
my
doesn't.
like. I have to put it on my body and it like on my clothes. And oh my God, it grosses. I cannot stand a spitter.
Okay.
That's nasty. I don't need your bodily fluid.
I can't stand the sound of people chewing.
I'll survive that.
There's got to be white noise, so I can't hear people chewing.
My
I'll
daughter
survive that,
is an
but
open
gross,
mouth
man.
chewer, and I don't know how to fix it. And she's
Tell
my
her
daughter.
to shut it down.
How about I told my husband last night, I'm watching a show, I need your open mouth breathing to go somewhere else.
Did you tell him that?
I was watching Made in Mexico.
Danny?
I said, I need your heavy breathing to go downstairs. I'm watching Made in Mexico.
Danny, Danny, I just punched
Danny,
her.
she just punched me.
I just punched her
Yeah.
for you. I got you, boo.
But poor Phil, I say the same thing when he's eating crunchy food. And it's only because he's eating crunchy food. It's not because he's eating it with his mouth open or anything.
Well, crunches make a lot of noise.
It does. And he's always eating crunchy food. And I can't handle it. And he's like, am I annoying you? I'm like, yes. But I can't say it. I got to have music or noise or the TV or something on.
Wait, so he's
I'm
just eating
great.
crunchy food when it's silent? What the hell y'all doing? Are y'all in the mood?
Like
And
in-
is that how he gets in the mood?
What?
Why is it so quiet?
Like in the kitchen or something. If the TV's not on, he's eating lunch, eating a salad. And that's why I'm better in a restaurant because it's so
Yeah, the
loud.
noise. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
You guys have kids, you've got animals, you got dogs and pets, and not dogs, but you
So
know
we
what I mean.
talked about cell phone conversations. I'm
Okay.
just looking at other things.
I don't know if the people-
people in traffic, drivers, bad grammar. Anybody?
Oh,
That's her.
Oh,
That is
that
Kim.
is me.
Kraken. Kim, what do we call her? Kim Kraken K?
I will
We
be
make something up
a
every day.
freak about bad grammar.
Yeah.
Tell me. Tell
I
me more.
hate when people say I should have gone, and
Oh,
it's
you
like
just-
I should have went.
You just
I should have gone.
Yeah, she did. She just got you on
commented
something.
on someone who had a preposition at the end of a
Oh, I
sentence.
hate the preposition at the end of a sentence. I hate it, but it's very Midwestern. Very Midwestern.
But you're not from the Midwest.
No, that's why I hate it.
Oh, you're saying that is Midwestern
That
thing
is a
to do.
Midwestern thing to do.
Okay.
How about
weirdo.
people who mess up there, and there?
Oh, that bugs me.
Oh,
You know what? The your, and I do that sometimes, and I'm like, oh my God, I just did that. Oh.
the podcast I just
Yes,
sent you.
yes.
I'm like, they did the wrong your.
Yeah,
I almost
Somebody posted
said-
it on Sheepod.
Oh, did they say
No.
that?
Yeah, somebody
that, they,
had
that they threw him under the bus?
Yeah, they threw him under the bus.
Oh,
They
I was
put-
so pissed.
They
when I
put
said that.
your YOUR instead of your apostrophe, and someone threw him under the bus today. Or yesterday, maybe. I don't know. I didn't pay attention today. Lord,
Okay,
we were
let's
talking
talk
about...
let's stop.
We
Stop,
had
stop,
already
stop,
moved
stop, stop,
on.
stop, stop, stop.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's move on to
Tiger
our
is on the
topic.
ninth hole. He's pulled out his putter.
He's pulled out his what?
His putter.
Don't you dare move. Don't you dare move.
I do believe he's about to grab his 9-iron. And I hope he beats the shit out of these bitches.
All right. All right, so here we are.
Oh my God.
We
my
have-
God. That's the best picture I've ever seen. Oh my God.
That ain't right. My gray hairs and everything. The ear. You
All
better
of
not
it.
post that. Do not post
Post
that.
it.
No, that is
No,
horrible.
Not yet.
Post Malone. Do not post
How about
that.
this?
Yes, you can post that. That's good. Mine is not good. No.
Okay, we need to refocus.
All right,
Topic
everybody.
of social media. And 5, 4, 3, 2, go. We're going to talk about the topic of social fucking media.
Oh, mother effer of social media.
Why does it say Michael Bublé?
Because Michael
Don't,
Bublé.
did you not read the
Yeah, she
episode
didn't.
notes?
Yeah,
No,
she didn't.
I did totally.
I read them.
She's never read them
I
before.
read them.
High five, high five, high five.
I can't
Give me
either
a high
because I'm so
five.
done with you two right now. I can't even high five a bitch.
What does Michael Bublé have to do with social media?
Because
We love social media, first of all. I love Michael Bublé.
I do too.
Michael Bublé said, one, he's not on social media anymore. He's done. It's for
And-
narcissists.
Okay.
It is.
His son was diagnosed with cancer a few
Agreed.
Oh
years
my
ago.
god,
Yes,
I remember
yes.
that.
Okay, so now he may
I
not
love
do
that
any
man.
more music again.
No,
what?
He said he may
will
not.
make-
No, I'm telling you what the man
No,
said.
his son is back.
Yes, but the man said he may not ever do any more music. The album that just came out might be his very last album, but he also said that he's never going back onto social media. It's for narcissists.
I'm fine with that, but he still has to come back and do his Christmas show every year. I love that Christmas show.
Wait, does that mean that the three of us are narcissists?
Yes.
All
Now-
right.
Now you understand
Sweet.
where I'm going. Narcissist bitch ass.
Listen, I think when one person out of 100 million people say you're a narcissist, that makes him a narcissist. And I love Michael Bublé. I agree that there's a time and a place for social media, and I agree there's a lot of people who do too much and like it's enough. But it's okay for him to be on it. Even if his son has cancer, it's okay to be like, my son is cancer free. Post a picture. We're good.
And use it for his reaching out to his fans and
message.
stuff like that. Yeah.
To say my son is cancer free.
Yeah.
Well,
Not to say I got a new album coming out. Just to be like, this is good. Or if he doesn't want to say it, fine. He doesn't have to post anything, but then just don't say anything.
Yeah.
You don't have to put a message out to say the rest of you motherfuckers are narcissists.
well, that's what he said.
Well, then the rest of us motherfuckers
I go
are
back and
narcissists.
forth with it because I think, yes, so many people use it to promote themselves or to do selfies and Kim Kardashian, but then some people use it for, to promote really good things and positive things and to engage people in really important issues, right?
Agreed. Lots of important issues. Lots of things.
It's the way to connect to people
We
these
wouldn't
days.
be anything without social media. Like
Really?
our podcast.
How would people these days, before, it was how did people connect to raise awareness on big issues?
They did though. They found a way.
But how?
News.
But it was slow.
Might have been
Now with social media, it's instant.
It's rapid. But what about the negative side to all that? There's
Oh,
the negative
there's a
side to
huge
it.
negative
So
side.
for starters, like you're saying, how did we connect to each other? We actually connected to each other. These kids
Right.
don't have to actually have conversations with anybody.
Oh, a personal connection, you're
yeah,
saying.
there's no connection to an actual human being. We're so glued to our phones and to texting and to, a quick blurb here and there, but there's no actual human connection anymore. So to me, and I'm very social on social media, but there's a lot of a downside to that for a person who, one, is young or is a recluse or is just a narcissist, I suppose. There are downsides to it that I just think, wow, this is where our world has come, and maybe we never needed it. What if it's the devil? Diablo.
Well, I agree with all of what you said, but I also think it's connected me with a lot of people that in terms of college or work that I never would have connected to.
100%.
But I think 100% of the problem is we only put the good stuff out. We only post
Yeah.
the good things. We
Yeah.
don't post the bad things. And
Ever.
so everyone thinks that everything they see is what's happening in our life. And it's
And does
not
it
the truth.
promote depression? Does it promote people to have bad feelings about themselves because
Does
they
all
think
that.
everybody else has this perfect life and we don't? And there's very few people who will say, "Oh,
I had a fucked up day.
Right.
My life is fucked up.
And there's very few people who
Right.
will say that I only post the stuff and I only post the good stuff. I know
Right.
I do.
Of course we do.
Because I
Why
don't
would
want people to know my bad things. I tell you guys on the DL because we're close, but I don't want to promote my depression or my sadness or my pissed off
Maybe that should be
social media.
a segment of our show.
What's that?
Like negative social media.
That's what today is. That's what
No,
we're talking about.
but, like,
we're talking about
every
the
week we
good,
should
the
say-
bad, the ugly.
We should say something ugly that happened to us because we can't, like, everyone has ugly. I teach these quit smoking classes and I'm like, you can't wait for a good day to quit because every day is going to be bad. You cannot wait for the good time in your life because there is no good time. Life happens. So, like, maybe part of our show should be real life. And we do these segments about our favorite things and our championships at the gym and like other positive things we do. But maybe we should also connect with people in terms of like the shitty things that happen with us in the week.
I can tell you,
Because
I mean, I got a
that
million of them.
is real life and we deal with that all the time.
Yeah.
And in terms of social media, nobody posts their like, this happened to me today. This shitty thing happened to me today. And let me take a picture and post it.
At least very few people do.
Right.
yeah.
And I don't want people to know my shitty things.
No.
I want people to know when I'm happy and I'm off to the amusement park with my kids and I'm mom of the year or whatever. I don't want people to know that
Behind
have
the
a bad
scenes.
day.
Struggle.
Yeah, we all struggle though.
we all struggle.
But that's just it to me. If everyone could realize, and that's the downfall, is that everybody can't realize that everybody's life is not perfect. It's just not the way that it works.
Right.
It's just not the way that it works. So, these people that, unfortunately, and I don't want to use this term, but I don't have a better term for it, the weak-minded that believe everybody's life is, fantastic and they're jet setting and they're skinny and they're going out every single day and this is their life. Of course this is the life that we put forward, just as you said, but that does not mean that behind the scenes shit isn't real, because everybody has real shit. Everybody has a good day and everybody has a fucking bad day.
right.
More bad days than good days.
Absolutely.
And so let's think about, the two of us have daughters and you have a niece. Think about our lives if we had social media back in the day.
It would be horrific.
I feel bad that the kids don't have it, actually.
That they
don't have.
correct.
That they have to have it.
That they
Yeah,
have to have
that
it.
they have to have it, because their life has to be played out on this, this
It is so
worldwide, for
fake.
argument's sake.
Yeah.
Right.
And these kids have these expectations of what the life is supposed to be like, and if they don't have anybody behind them telling them this isn't real all day, I'm not saying it's not their real today. It's their real right now. It's not real
It's
24/7.
their real.
It's not their real 24/7.
Yeah,
this is their
but-
real at that moment. That one tiny what's that word?
Microscopic
moment in time. That's not every day all day. This bitch didn't wake up looking like this.
I did.
But they think that
did.
people do, because this is what their days are. I didn't have YouTube. I didn't have social media. I didn't have cell phone.
Did you guys even have newspapers when you were
Shut
growing up?
the fuck
Oh,
up.
let me think.
Shut the fuck up. Don't listen to her.
No, but it was
Okay, but
Yeah,
I
it
go
is
back-
so hard for these kids to wake. I mean, my kids wake up in the morning
And look.
and look.
Not just their kids. We do it.
Yeah. True.
Well, we do it. Yeah,
We do
What
it.
did
It's
I
not
miss?
just kids. Yeah, like we get up and the first thing that we do is we pull our phone and let's look on Facebook. Let's look on Instagram. We all do it. We're obsessed.
But we also have at least a little bit of background in our mind to go.
Yeah,
But
filter.
we still have a FOMO. Don't we? Don't we all have a little
still have
fear
a filter.
of missing out?
We do.
And like, oh, I see those people did this last night, and oh, I see these people
I
did
mean-
this, and I sat on my couch and I watched
I do it
Magnum
all
PI.
the time. Like, my girlfriend is in Italy right now, and I'm supposed to be in Italy right now, and I'm so jealous that I'm
Right.
not in Italy right now.
And you wouldn't see any of that had there been no social media, right?
When she would have said, "Hey, I'm flying off to Italy," I'd be like, "Oh, okay," and I
you'd
wouldn't
be
have thought
like,
about it
I
again.
will hear from you in 10 days.
Yeah, I'll hear from when you get back. But now that I can see every picture, I'm so jealous.
Right. But so I go back and forth in my brain because our kids don't know any different.
No.
They don't know a world without social media.
I feel bad for them.
For like them, but you feel bad, but you don't know that they know any different.
They don't know any different.
Right.
So lucky for them.
So
that they
don't.
can't.
So it's not bad for them.
No, this is reality for them.
Correct.
Yeah, this is reality.
So I go back and forth thinking like, I know, get the fuck out of my face,
Don't.
Kim, with your videotaping your pictures. I showered today, but it's still not pretty. So I feel sad for my kids because they have to look at it, but they don't know any different.
You know what it is for me is that as they get older, It's going to be people are going to be posting things and they're going to be saying, I wasn't invited to that.
Yes,
FOMO.
that party.
That's
FOMO.
the FOMO.
That's
FOMO
the FOMO.
part.
But for them, it's going to be
For
high
them,
school. And,
it's going to
and
be middle school and high school.
How come I didn't know about that?
And, you know, you still get that a little bit as an adult.
Yeah, I do. Sure.
But let's be honest. Because your daughter's she posts a lot of pictures of her on her
Yes.
horse, but never of her when she's socializing.
Never.
She posts pictures of herself on her horse.
Always.
What she likes to do.
Which she likes to do.
Yeah.
So for her, it's not about hanging out with friends.
But it will get there. It will get there.
But it's not right now.
Yeah, she's lucky right this second because they're at that age where what are they doing?
True.
But
that's
what's going to
fair.
happen is when she's at the barn and she's 15 years old and her friends are talking about their, at the football game and she had to go to the barn that day, or she's at home one night and she's watching Netflix and I cannot with this chick. And her friend is
Your
talking
fingers
about
over
the fact that everybody's hanging out at Michael's house and they're having a
Michael?
couple. I'm making up Michael Kim.
Michael
What up, Michael Kim?
Something.
Yeah, well, his kids is having a party, and Riley and Remy weren't invited.
Riley as his daughter.
Riley is his daughter.
Michael
yeah.
Kim's
Oh,
daughter.
I mean,
and
see that Michael Kim
But
just
they're
came
a
off
few years
accidentally.
apart. But yeah.
Well, see, Riley Kim is having a big old party, a bonfire in the backyard while her daddy is detailing a car, and Remy and Michael weren't invited. Remy
You got
and...
so many names. Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
100% know what you're
No,
talking
it's
about.
so true. And
It's gonna happen.
It's
We're
gonna
not there
happen.
yet. It's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Even the most popular of girls, it's still going to happen
happens
to
to
those two.
everybody.
It didn't happen to me, but it
And
might
I
happen to you
remember
guys.
talking to somebody years ago, a friend of ours, who is a teacher in middle school, and she has younger kids, but she has a son who is in middle school, or a stepson who's in middle school, and she's like, getting a cell phone, getting the social media for kids, it's so much. But you can't not get it
Correct.
for them in middle school because everybody has it, and then they'll be left out.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a
So my daughter
mixed
just
bag.
signed up for Snapchat because that's how she communicates with your daughter.
Yeah.
And she communicates with other girls in the grade because they don't necessarily have phone numbers.
right.
And
Right.
that's how they communicate. And it's nothing bad. They're doing stupid shit. And that's just how they keep in touch. But I think for parents,
Snapchat can be
it can be.
as they're
For
older.
parents, I think it's just about staying on top of it.
Monitoring.
But still, in terms of being 20-something, 30-somethings, you still see things and you look at them and you're like, oh, good for them. They were hanging out, and you
Hey.
still have FOMO at 30 years old.
My
30 years old.
friend's wedding a couple weeks ago.
Right.
Correct.
The
Yeah.
pictures are out, and I'm like, wow, really, dude?
Yeah.
Wow. So
It's hard.
Like those didn't have to be posted.
no, they had to
No,
be
they had
posted.
to be
It's
posted.
his experience. He can't, what am I going to not post them because Trisha wasn't there? Fuck no. That was his life. But on my end of the stick, I'm looking at it like, wow, dude, I can't even believe that that's how all that went down, and I'm not there to share that with you. I should have.
Right.
You were there to share all those things with me.
But had there been no social media, you would have had
No clue.
idea.
No clue. Well, I would have known it happened. Again, it's there. It's just not in your face
Yeah.
24/7. Well, what about, what else is something that I find to be really crazy is this whole political side of social media. So
Oh,
not
right.
just us as individuals in
The way
our
it's
personal
used
life,
in
but
media.
yeah, how about how politics has become such a forefront on social media, whether it's real news, fake news. How are these kids, unless we fix this, going to differentiate what's good and what's bad news?
Well, a lot of it is fake news. And as much as I don't like our current president,
Is a lot of it fake news?
He is right. There is a lot of fake news. But, I mean, he says it in terms of what is regarding to him, which I don't, let's take it with a grain of salt. There are a lot of things on Facebook. There are a lot of things that are taken that are not as true as they should be.
Yeah.
But how do you know?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you know? And he's claiming that everything is fake. And you know what? I think probably the majority is real.
Well, you just said it was a lot of fake news.
No.
Which one?
I think in terms of what he said, I think is a lot of what is he's saying is fake is real.
Oh, everything
but
he
I think
says.
a
Yeah.
lot of the stuff on like social media in terms of like what's the onion thing?
Yeah.
And
The
that's
onion.
I mean, they're making fun of things that's fake. It's over there.
Well,
it's supposed to be a joke. But then there's the stuff that's in the current media where he doesn't want people to believe something is real, so he's claiming it's fake. And I think know
no
what
matter
to believe.
what side you fall on, if you're Republican, if you're Democrat, Independent, you follow the people you follow, and they post what they want. So you see what the people you follow post,
and you believe it,
and you never see the other side because you don't follow the other side.
Yeah, for sure.
So you only see the side that you follow, and that's really
when we
hard.
should be looking at both sides of this, because there's always going to be two stories. Well, something that happened recently was this whole Kanye meeting with the president situation, right? And so there was a post on Trump for America or something. I follow all of it, because I want to hear what you all have to say as well. And they were saying how, I find this to be so interesting, how Kanye, should be respected and held up on this pedestal. Because,
really?
Oh, yeah. Trump's people, of course.
Trump's people.
Trump's people are saying that Kanye is, he's American hero. He's the only one that stands up against all of us liberals.
He-Man?
Yeah, he should be the poster child, because he is standing up and saying what everybody else says he should not say. But yet, Colin Kaepernick is the devil.
Yeah, right.
Colin Kaepernick is the devil.
He's doing the exact same thing, just a different message.
Well, because he's not on
message.
Their side,
yeah.
He's total opposite. And they're saying to us, and that's what their argument was to necessarily to Democrats, you guys are treating Kanye like shit, calling him all these names because he's standing up for Trump.
You know what? I would not mind if he were standing up for Trump and he was talking sensibly.
Yes, if he made some fucking sense.
He is talking like rambling about nonsense. And if he were talking about something that actually made some sense, I'd at least respect it.
Yeah.
And let's talk about his wife, who went in with an agenda, who went to Donald Trump with an agenda. Very smart.
Oh my God, I respect that.
Who needs to be taken out of jail because of A, B, and C, and that's why she went to Trump.
But she went in with all of her ducks in a row,
correct,
with all of the research done, and she was smart about it.
Yes. Kanye went in and was like, same as Saturday Night Live, where he kept those people, where he kept, what's his face?
Keenan
hostage.
Keenan was hostage.
Keenan was a hostage from him. So anyway, let's wrap up political crap. What about beauty stuff on social media?
Oh, I love beauty stuff on.
We look at people and they do their makeup tutorials, and they are.
Well, there's a downside to the beauty side. That was my point.
Tutorials. They do
butt
their
tutorials.
Yeah, like butt exercises.
Oh,
and look
sure.
at those butts.
Okay.
They're beautiful.
Okay, yeah.
They do their hair tutorials. They do everything.
My daughter will watch the makeup tutorials.
Oh, my cousins
she
loves
loves
and they're
the makeup
awesome with their makeup.
tutorials.
They watch it and they can whip that makeup out.
Your one cousin.
Jordan,
Oh my God, she's amazing.
You can make an ugly, fugly person turn into a beautiful swan.
Yeah.
But my point when I said beauty standards was, how much worse is it for the kids today than what we saw? So we saw it in a magazine. We saw it.
It's
on
the same
TV.
thing.
You don't think it's worse?
It's just different.
I think
different
it's
places.
better because you've got a range. You've got skinny minis, and you got fatty boobalatties.
You're not getting what one person says is what the standard is.
Right.
Yeah.
I think anything is beautiful these days. That I think is good. That's me saying it from a 39-year-old point of view. I look through my eyes of my daughter who's 10 and says, my friends are skinny and I'm fat. So
but we did that too, so that's the same difference.
Right. So she's not looking at social media.
I don't think that has, right. That doesn't have to do with social media.
Okay.
That has to do with
perspective.
I just wondered, was it exasperated to the 10th degree? We only saw magazines. We only saw videos, right? They see it constantly. Every single girl that goes up on Facebook and on Instagram and on Snapchat, she doesn't put her worst face. Right. She puts her best face.
But they do start with their worst face when they're doing makeup
tutorials.
Yeah,
okay. All right, that's what
they do. And that's why it's hard for me looking through the eyes of a 39-year-old and looking at my daughter as a 10-year-old. She doesn't see the start. She only sees the end, where I see the whole thing. So I'm like, look, that girl is starting with a start, where she sees
it, but she doesn't absorb it until the end.
But in magazines, we never saw the beginning. No. We only saw the end.
Right.
And that's how we compared ourselves to the end product, not to the beginning part.
But you're saying just the same. The kids are still doing the
only
exact
sees the
same
same
thing.
even though she has access to the beginning.
Right. My daughter loves, and I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the person, but the guy.
Oh, that
who
cover
is
girl.
The cover girl guy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And he does the makeup, and she loves him. And I love him because he is showing that it's not about man, woman, fat, small, big, small, Chinese, black, white, whatever. It's, this is what I do to make myself feel beautiful. And that's what she's getting from that. And I love that from him. And I don't know his name. And
Yeah, I don't know,
I
but I
should
know
probably
who
know
you're
your name.
And
but,
that's also so different from when we were
Oh, we
kids.
would have never
would
seen
never
that.
have seen that.
We had girl and boy.
Yeah.
We didn't have transgender. We didn't have any.
But is
of
that
the-
more confusing for the kids? I'm just wondering.
My kids don't think so. I've asked them, and they don't seem to think so. And it's funny because I talked to a girl at work, and we were talking. I hadn't talked to her in a while because she works remotely down in Charlottesville, and we were talking, and she's like, "Yeah, my son goes to school with a transgender kid," and she's like, "And he doesn't think anything about it
because
it's just that's who he is,
and that's who our kids are.
And that's
our
who our
kids
kids are.
know who they are.
Right, it's the parents who have an
Well, of
issue.
course,
It's
we're
not
going to
the
be confused.
kids.
Of course, we don't get it. But I do wonder if the kids are confused as well. But that's great to know that the kids aren't
in
confused.
her case, her son was like, that's just who I can't
He or
remember the
she
name.
is.
And that goes
Right.
back to
George
just
is,
nature,
but-
nurture.
Yeah.
Our kids are 8. I'm pretty sure my 8-year-old knows who he is. I'm
And-
pretty
and
sure
that's- that-
your
her
8-year-old
son was
knows
8,
who he
yeah.
is, and I'm pretty sure other 8-year-olds, if there's questions, they have
But
questions
the
at
question
that
is,
time.
does your 8-year-old that identifies as a male, knows he's a male, is he confused by the fact that on social media you can be anything?
he
They,
doesn't
he,
even know
she,
social
him.
media.
My kids only know social media in the terms of their interests
And their
So-
friends.
and their friends.
They're not.
So they haven't had the encounter with a 8 or 10-year-old child that identifies as something that
Riley,
they don't.
I mean, my daughter has, and only because she don't care. I mean, Riley is just whoever,
Yeah.
whatever. But to say that kids don't have that, I can't say. I mean, I'm sure they do when they see that. It's different.
It's like, Angelina Jolie has allowed her child to be whatever
Whatever
child
she wants to be.
And she's a girl, and she's very much identifies what we see. It appears she identifies as a male. We're totally off topic, but I just wonder, for kids and as far as social media is concerned, what that feels like for them, because it's confusing for us as adults because we grew up in a different era. Of course, it's confusing, yeah. And our parents are like, "What the fuck is going on?" We are obviously much more sympathetic to and empathetic to these children.
And it's two different things. We're talking about how you identify yourself, and then / social what you present on social media.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we've kind of
I
stirred
don't
from the
know
topic,
that
but it's
our
interesting.
children know that. I think our children are more accepting of whatever is
Yes.
presented in front of them.
Agreed.
Because in terms of me and Kim, our children are raised, number one, in a more diverse community than I was ever raised in. In terms
Yeah, I was
of,
the only black person
in
the U.S.
terms of
could have seen.
Yeah, like between black and Asian, I knew one Asian girl. And that's like
Same here.
me and Kim, our children are actually probably the minority in our school. So we've got diversity. I don't know that they've ever come in contact with someone who a girl likes a girl or a boy likes a boy. I don't know that that they've gone there yet.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's what social media means to them.
No, but my kids know a handful of kids whose parents are that way.
Yeah.
And so and so has 2 moms.
Yeah.
Or so and so has 2 dads, and they are so accepting of it, and they're so cool with it, and I'm like, yes.
Yes.
Maybe I've done something right,
That's
and maybe it's not
okay.
even me. Maybe
No,
it's just that
it's more accepting
Yes.
these days.
But that has a part to do with social media. It has to.
Maybe,
It has to
maybe.
roll back into it because
or
the only
because
reason
they've seen it since they were so young, and it's been accepted.
But they really haven't seen it because we just said they don't know anybody
Okay,
personally
so
except for the
my
parents,
kids
right?
did.
Except for the parents. But what I'm saying is, it's because of social media that they see, even on their little tiny
sure.
Googling,
Yeah.
that, okay, well, yeah, he looks like a boy, but he says he's a girl. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where social media wins.
It's
go ahead.
social media based on who you know. If you put yourself in the middle of the country in Trump land where there's no gay, there's no.
No, there's all those things.
But
they
they
just
don't
choose not to
show
show
it.
it.
Right.
But that's the beauty of social media. Just because you are in the Midwest doesn't mean you're not exposed to all these things, because now you are. Whereas before, when we were kids,
It used to be
we
in the
weren't
cities
exposed
only.
to it.
You
was
can
only in
look
the
it up
cities.
as a child.
It's not just that you can look it up. It's going to
Right.
pop up on your feed, because that's just what's happening in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
It just pops up
It's
on
in the news.
whatever they're looking at.
Yeah.
They're going to see some of that and now be like, oh, well, that's just what it
And
is.
they can see it and say, okay, I'm not strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
not
am
weird.
normal.
That is the plus to social media to me.
Yeah.
We couldn't see those things.
No.
Yeah, you know, both
We
of
saw
all of us.
what's happening in our local community.
But
which
at the
was-
same time, I mean, we're closer to being, if there was anything, city girls. We're not Midwest girls. We were, 20 minutes outside of DC. You're an hour outside of New York, or 2 hours, or 4 hours, or 8 hours, or 12 hours in
she's
Canada.
closer to Toronto.
You're in Canada.
Toronto, Buffalo, around that area. I mean,
But close
it wasn't.
enough.
No
But the
city.
thing is I had a Fortune 500 company based in my town,
So
so
that's
I
what I
had a
mean.
lot of.
We
yeah.
had those luxuries that we
Yeah.
weren't.
It was a
these-
small town,
The
but-
folks that we're talking about that might be in the Midwest that really, because people
Right.
weren't coming out. These kids are able to see these things on social media
Yeah.
through whatever filter that just happened to shuffle down to them, so that it's not as odd.
I had my kids watch
Fetty Wap.
Fetty
Fabulous.
the Rocky Horror Picture Show with me when they redid it on TV.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
With
It was bad.
it was
I
bad.
cannot believe
It was
you
with
made
what's
that
her
watch it.
name? With what's her name from
I
Orange
didn't
is the New
watch it
Black,
'cause it was bad.
right?
Yeah.
And so I made them watch it.
I've never seen the real Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, you have not?
I turned it on and I was like,
We're
oh my
doing
God.
it.
Time.
Doing
know
it.
the song.
Susan
Again.
Sarandon.
It's so bad.
Take a step to the right.
I know the song.
Na, 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 na.
I know it all,
But anyway, their big question was about Laverne and her,
the black lady.
Laverne Cox.
Yeah, Laverne
yes,
Cox.
and
From
her,
Orange is the New Black.
and I'm like, so I had to explain it all to them.
So
And it's funny because I have
so
gay
they
friends.
noticed that she was a man,
Yeah,
because she really could pass.
she could.
She's just big.
But they asked, and I told them, and it is funny because I have a lot of gay friends, and so that is not a big thing for them.
Sure.
And they have a lot of friends who have gay parents, so that wasn't a big thing. It was the person who was trying to pass as the
to
opposite
them,
sex.
she didn't
That
pass.
was something new to them, and so they had a lot of questions about it. I mean, they were very accepting of it, but it was, wow, I don't understand, and let me know. And so it was a very good way for me to introduce it to them. And we didn't watch the whole show because it was bad, but it was nice
bad. You
because
just need to watch the original.
No, the original's bad too. If you haven't watched it, people don't watch that shit. That's terrible. Let's do the time warp again. I might have been in that play.
You guys, I say
horrible.
this every time we sit together, but I am
This
always...
conversation did not go where we thought it would go.
Rory's on the 8th.
Pause.
Yep, that was Trisha knocking over Lisa's drink. So that's a wrap. Anytime that the drinks start to fly, we know that's when we need to fold them. We had a great time recording this episode, and we hope that you had fun listening and laughing with us. So come back soon. Text you in 5.
There'll be time enough for counting
When the feeling's done.